All right, so now what we're gonna do is the butternut squash soup that you tried at the Happy Cooking class, at the longevity class. So you take organic butternut squash. It doesn't really have to be organic, but truly you can buy a butternut squash. They're fresh. They're actually in season right now. So what you do is wash it really good on the outside and then take a potato peeler and basically just pull towards you and then take as much as the skin as you can. You can actually cook it without the skin, but we wouldn't be able to cut it into cubes. So once you cut it like so, let's take a few, because this is one of those skins that you can't really eat because it's a little bit tough. And then of course, then cut it in half. Once you cut it in half, you cut it into cubes. Take the cubes now, and then we're going to add them into the 3-quart. Of course, during the longevity cooking class, we used a 10-quart, but we're only going to use a 3-quart. We're going to make this for 6 people. And then you take 2 chilies. So these are dried chilies from my yard. Take them in there and add only 2 cups of water. And then this is the same water that we're going to use to blend it. And then we're going to add the sea salt. Cover it. Take this handles off. Turn it to medium. When the vapor valve clicks, you add the rosemary, so it has that delicious pungent flavor. Rosemary is actually really good, not only for inflammation, getting rid of inflammation, but really good for cleansing the liver as well, and great for memory. So if you always want to remember something, especially if you're going to school or you have those mornings that you have a little brain fog, just put a little rosemary twig in your head and you'll see how quickly you'll remember everything. So once the vapor valve click on the butternut squash, you turn it down to low and add the rosemary. And basically what you want to do is just cook it for about 10 minutes. Once 10 minutes is passed, then we're going to turn it off, and then we're going to take the butternut squash with the rosemaries and the peppers. And probably you want to use a couple of handles. This is a beautiful thing about Salad Master, that you can actually have the detachable handles there. And now let's add completely everything in there. The water, the butternut squash. At this point, if you're in a low salt diet, you don't need to add any salt. The one that we did at the longevity class, we had 0 salt, we had 0 milk, and actually we can add a little bit of garlic, just 1 garlic clove, and the hot peppers are in there. The rosemary is already in there. And so what we want to do is just take it, cover it, and hold it on the top when you're going to blend anything hot. Start it at low. So 45 seconds, make sure that it's completely blended, and then let's taste it. If it needs a little bit of sea salt, we can add sea salt. If not, whoa, that's hot. It's delicious. So we'll make it naked, so we don't need to add salt, but if you wanted to, just add a little pinch of salt like this. It'll calm down the heat. Keep it at low once again. And it's done. So take off the lid and add it to your soup right there. Add it in a beautiful soup bowl. And let's taste this soup. This is my type of spoon. Let's see. Delish. So for those of you who were already at the longevity cooking class, you know how it tastes. And for those of you who haven't been here yet, we invite you to come to the next longevity cooking class at Happy Cooking. Register at www.happycookingco.com. Until then, have a happy, healthy, and wealthy day.